This has become a full-time job. I'm very passionate about this. I finally said enough is enough. This conversation about separation in itself is causing us economic damage because investment looks for stability. And when you have a province or a country that talks about separatism, history shows, without exceptions, that investment and business takes the first hit. In Quebec, business dried up almost overnight when they started talking about separatism. I always use as an example because it's probably the best visible example. There is a good reason why Bank of Montreal has its headquarters in Toronto. They packed up during separation talks and left Montreal, and so did most financial institutions. They all moved to Toronto. Look what happened in Brexit. The moment they, never mind actually voted on it, but the moment they started talking about Brexit, major financial institutions were packing up in London and moving to Munich, Paris, and other cities, predominantly France and Germany. We see it in Spain, in the Basque region, that continuously talks about separation. Even Spanish government refuses to invest heavily in that region because they just don't know what's going to happen. So I said enough is enough. We can't be causing this damage. We cannot have a small but very angry and vocal group of Albertans dictating the agenda to the rest of Alberta and Canada. I'm looking at what's happening worldwide. I cannot allow for our country to be on a world stage as a potentially wounded country. Somebody had to do it. And I decided to do it. We are Canadians who happen to live in Alberta, right? And that's all there is to it. So it's a non-brainer that former premiers, with the exception of the current one, have taken a clear position on it. My political arch enemy, Jason Kenney, is supporting this, right? And I thank him for that because that is the right thing to do. As I mentioned, former politicians, mayors, they're all lining up and saying this is the right thing to do.